Hi there, guys. So it's Sunday. We completed our 15th walk yesterday in Richmond. My legs are still hurting from that because we did 10 miles. I had a gig in the evening, but probably wasn't the smartest move to do 10 miles before that. But Richmond is a really beautiful park and it is huge. I still didn't get to cover all I wanted to cover, but I did enough to cover my distance. Nearly 2 times. So that's really good. I just want to say thank you to everyone for your donations, your likes, your shares. Everyone that supported me in this campaign. It's been amazing. The support has been truly incredible, and I wouldn't be able to do it without any of you lot. So actually, the 16th walk next week, if we do 7 miles, we will actually have reached our 100th mile walking, which is fantastic. And yeah, so that's just amazing. There isn't enough words to convey how I feel about how well this has all gone. We have the quiz on Wednesday, so please get involved if you want to. It's £2 donation. If you've already donated, that counts towards your ticket to join. The links have gone out today, but today is the last day to get involved, so if you still want to get involved, let me know. So I wanted to talk about something different today. A friend of mine recently reminded me of something that I thought was important to talk about, and it's toxic people. There are many different types of people in this world, good and bad. But the one that really bugs me the most is the manipulative people that use mental health to manipulate to keep someone in their life. I'm talking about the people that when you threaten to leave them, they threaten to kill themselves or harm themselves in some way. And most of the time they will never do it. They're just manipulating you to keep them in your life. And sometimes you have to step back and walk away. And I know that is really hard to do when someone is in that state of mind that they're manipulating you. I mean, if they are not doing you any good in your life, you need to get rid of them. And I know that's easier said than done, because you think of the fact that if they actually do go and kill themselves, you'll be responsible, but you're not responsible for someone else's actions. And if they are serious about harming themselves or killing themselves, then there are ways to deal with that. They need to get help. You can let people know, family, friends, that they're threatening to harm themselves. And you can also let professionals know, because they can assess the situation. And I think that if the person is serious, then they can get the help that they need. But if they are not doing you any good in your life, all you're doing by sticking around is actually affecting two people's mental health, because you're allowing them to continue with this toxic behavior, but you're bringing your own mental health down as well. Not like I've said before, not everybody is going to be in your life permanently, and it is sometimes hard to let someone go that you care about. But if they're not doing you any favors, it's time to walk away. Someone did that for me recently, I didn't realise it at the time. He was one of my best friends. Also, I thought. But he was always trying to one-up me. Always trying to make me feel bad about myself. And our relationship was revolved around drinking and other things. And I didn't see it at the time. But when he stopped talking to me and basically ghosted from my life, it was probably one of the best things for me. I don't think I would have gone through the transformation I've gone through in the last few years if I'd stayed friends with him. I reckon I would have ended up worse. And he enabled that behaviour, because when I didn't have money for it, he would pay for it, and then I would owe him. Yeah, it wasn't a good friendship, and the people around me, some people around me, saw it for what it was, and were honest with me, but I didn't see it at the time, and I ignored them. And I wish I'd walked away sooner. I mean, he was generally not a great person anyway. The way he treated his exes, cheating on every single one of them. Encouraged my bad behaviours. And it made me feel not as bad when I cheated on my exes. Which I do regret. And fortunately for me, the exes never found out. And it went on, and time passed on. I mean, since when it happened, that it would have just caused pain to tell them. But I think I was truly protecting myself more, and I regret that. But obviously I wasn't in the right relationships or the right frame of minds that I behaved that way. And I don't condone any of the behaviour that I did and the people that I hurt. But that friendship was doing me no good, so I had to walk away. Well, he walked away first, and I didn't make a huge effort to try and claw it back. I mean, I made a couple of attempts. I messaged him a few times, but I gave up pretty soon after and let it go, and I knew it was the right decision. And I'm a lot happier for it. But what I'm trying to say is you shouldn't keep people around just because you need numbers in your life. And you shouldn't keep people around that are trying to manipulate you to stick around, because that's a form of abuse. And you're not doing them any favours by sticking around, because, as I say, you're enabling that behaviour. And if you enable that behaviour, they will not stop. It's not until people stop giving into it that they will learn. And I know it's not an easy thing to do, and I'm not saying that it is. But there will be very few people in your life that are permanent throughout. Unfortunately, it's something that we have to accept. Because people grow up, people change, people grow up at different stages, people change at different stages, and we're not always going to be compatible with everyone that we met when we were young. And it's important to understand that. I mean, I've got two long-term friends that I've known for 15 years plus and 25 years. And that friendship will last. That one is they're probably my two permanents, but everyone else that comes in, it could be permanent. There could be someone out there, could be other people that are permanent, but I don't think there'll be many. There are friendships and there are close friendships. There are ones that I know I can rely on for absolutely everything, and there's some that are just friends that I like to hang out with, but won't really get into the deep stuff. They're there for the good times, but they won't always be there for the bad. But it's accepting people for who they are in your life that is very important. And for those of you that are the manipulators out there, get yourself some help. You can be a good person. Those behaviours don't have to define you. But let the people go that you're manipulating, because you're not doing yourself any favours and you're not doing them any favours. But the only way to change is to ask for help. Realise what you're doing is wrong. But for those that are being manipulated out there, see it for you see for what it is, but you won't accept it. But you need to accept it. There will be other people that will come into your life that love you. You will not be alone. Don't stick around just because it's easy. Walking away is hard, but what comes after it is so much better. And the manipulation of suicide and the manipulation of self-harm is so wrong. They take what genuine people are suffering with and they use it as a game. And it just makes me sick. Because if you truly love someone and you truly care about someone, you wouldn't put them through that pain. And you wouldn't use it as a tactic. So you're keeping these people around for your own gains. Nothing else. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. So I hope you're having a great day. I hope you have a great mental health day. And I'll speak to you guys soon.